do a little transplanting. So we got this little guy here. So as you have seen some of the past videos, we got some drainage rocks in the bottom here to make sure that we're taking care of the plant, mimicking a natural environment where there'll be rocks followed by more levels of dirt. So how I'm gonna take this out, as you can see, it's in the plastic containers that we've talked about. So I'm gonna carefully hold the plant as best I can. So I like to kind of have a loose grip. So my fingers are this way, and then I'm basically just squeezing the sides. So this is how it's going to come out more easily. And you can see here, now I'm gonna test it to see. So this is actually a pretty good height. I'd actually prefer it to be a little bit lower. So you can see there's a lot of space on the sides. So what I'm gonna do to make it easier for myself is I'm gonna take it out now that I know the level that it's at. And I'm gonna start to fill in the sides of the plant. So rest it gently there. And we've got the soil, potting soil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in here, and I'm going to spread it on the sides. So this is going to make space. So I'm not making it higher, but I'm filling in those edges a little bit. So you can do more than that if you'd like. But I think for this one, this pot isn't terribly big. Ideally, I'd have a bigger pot, but for the sake of the demonstration, I'd like to have this one a little bit bigger just so I can fit more. This plant is, again, a little bit big for this pot, but it's gonna be a lot bigger than the one that's already in. So, placing it in here, now I'm just gonna slowly and carefully fill in the sides. So, this is the part that may take a little bit. So I wanna have it nice and evenly in the middle, because you see right now it's leaning. So now I'll even that out by putting some on the other side here. Again, being very gentle with the plant. We don't want to ruin the leaves. I'm just kind of feeding it down the sides and then pressing it down on the sides. So if it stays all fluffy, the water is eventually going to have it fall down, and then you're just going to have some holes in the sides. So making sure you give it a light press. You don't need to press it all that firmly, but just a nice little press on the sides there is going to help to keep it all even. So now I'm just going to go side by side and making sure I'm evening it out nicely. And what you could do, and what I typically do, and just forgot right now, is I'll often have a tray. So any of the soil that's falling on the side can easily be picked up. I can also just scoop it up with my shovel this way. But having a nice plastic tray is easy to then just pour it back in the bag, whatever falls out. And remember what we've spoken about before is not having it right up to the edge, because then when we water it, the water is going to fall out. So leaving a little bit of a, almost like a moat or a little lip on the side here. So you can see right in here, there's some space in there so the water can sink down. It's not gonna overflow when I water it. So that's about where I like to have it. And I'm gonna give it a nice little press just to push it down, make sure it's all in there. You know, we're being gentle, pushing it down. So now it's pretty even. Got this pretty evenly placed plant with a good fresh bit of soil, and it's quite a bit lower than the lip. So we're gonna make sure that now the water's not gonna fill out. So I'm gonna give it a good amount of water. When plants get transplanted, it's best to give them water because they are going to a little bit of shock as they change their environment. And that is transplanting a plant.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching this video. This is actually a module that I had from the course Houseplant Basics, Your Guide to Healthy, Happy Plants, which is now entirely free on YouTube. So you can see the entire course. It's a mini course with a playlist I have linked here. If you're into wellness, you're into gardening, you're into plants, Health Connections is the channel for you. So I'd love for you to subscribe. If you found this interesting, would love to hear what you like about it, what you like to see more of, and that really helps me to deliver the best content to you. So thank you so much for watching. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you soon.